since you're not going to be in like a lot of melee combat, hopefully.
Yeah.
Death cut might not be that good for you.
Yeah, okay. Try to find something. It might be a bit slow for me since I'm on my laptop now and I've got Windows 8 and I hate it.
Okay.
You hate Windows 8? I think Windows
Yeah.
8 is fantastic.
I don't like the app system. And,
Oh
the
yeah,
way-
I mean if you get rid of that stuff, it's good.
Yeah, then it's like Windows 7.
I mean, I found that using like Classic Shell. Have you ever heard of Classic Shell?
Yeah.
It basically just adds the start menu instead of having
Yeah.
stupid.
I've got the start menu, but like everything, the reading the PDF.
Oh yeah, well if you just install Adobe Reader, you can
Yeah,
circumvent
exactly. But I have so many programs I have to install now, and I'm finding that out right now. So.
that. Well, I mean, there are settings
Fine,
in
it will be
Windows
good.
8 that allow you to. I think there's a setting that allows you to stop in Windows 8 apps from taking over other apps, other installed programs that you may have. Can't remember where it is though. Anyway, are we okay to get going? I mean, not everyone's on Roll20 yet, so
I'm in.
I suppose we're not ready.
I'm technically fine, but looking for a bit of a. It's for your some sort of magic item. Let's see. You use
Rons and
rods and wands.
yeah.
I suppose we need to clear up the fact that Mirthis is now completely different.
Yes, I morphed into a ranger.
You're a ranger now, not a
Yeah.
ranger.
I evolved.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote that earlier.
Evolution
to you guys.
successful.
Yeah.
Did you change
have-
your stats completely, by the way?
A couple of them.
Okay.
I sent you my character sheet.
Oh no,
can
I
send it to you.
can see it. I couldn't remember which ones were different.
Yeah, I swapped strength with wisdom. I used the same stats, just swapped them around,
Oh, okay.
so I'm not like completely useless.
Because I mean, you've now got more strength than. In fact, all your stats are better than all my stats. So maybe you should have been the paladin.
Really?
Yeah, every single stat is
I
better
only
than
have-
my stat.
I only have high strength. Everything else is.
Well,
Only-
can you speak to your stats?
My stats: 17 strength, 13 constitution, 14 dex, 10 int, 14 wisdom, 12 charisma. It's not that good.
It is better than mine, but
It
mine
is pretty
weren't
good.
great. So
Well, you can wear heavy armor and stuff.
yeah. I mean, the people when they watch this back on YouTube and that, they'll be able to see the stats because I've got them up in a new overlay. So, and they could they
It's
can.
only stats. Plus,
mean-
you get, I think, every other level or something. You get +1 to stats or something. I think. I mean, to stats you choose.
It's every fourth level.
Oh, every 4.
You get plus
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, you get to pick. I think it's 2 stats and increase them by 1.
2, nice.
And then
Nice.
I need to
Mhm.
get that -1
Are you
off
a
my
melee or a
intelligence.
ranged ranger?
Yeah, I'm a melee ranger.
Yeah, are you named Drist?
No. And I use longswords.
Oh,
Dual wields hand crossbows.
yeah.
And I'm a human, so I'm a bit off. I didn't really take Drist as a role model, but
Drist is pretty cool though.
more towards, if you read the books, more towards Artemis.
Yeah,
I really
I
like.
never liked him. Such an
I love
asshole.
him. Well, no homo, but
Such an asshole.
I don't know. I really like his character.
Those books are
Yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
an asshole, but
Yeah.
really badass one.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He's pretty cool.
I mean, I like Drist too, but I don't like playing as a character that's like him.
No, that's a bit too much.
That would be very cliche. That's like playing a ranger and naming yourself Legolas or something.
Yeah. Or Aragorn, yeah.
It's not good. Yeah.
Because I suppose Aragorn.
Legolas 420 XXX.
Yeah, I suppose Aragorn's the melee version of.
Yeah, but I would
ranger.
need to have like a long sword. I mean, like
A great sword.
yeah, something.
Let's see. Jan, I think a rod of corruption would be good for you.
That's on page 240.
39.
39, okay.
I suppose we better clear up the fact that at the end of the last session, Mr. DM gave us all +1 items that we could choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
each. So that's what this last bit of conversation is about. The fact that someone hasn't bothered to choose one. And you've only had like a week and a half to choose.
I've been away all the week.
It's fine. I'm just busting your balls. Don't worry about it.
I've been on the countryside. You don't have good
You
computers.
had a lot of time to think. What item do I?
What did it say? Symbol of
Rod of
what of corruption.
yeah.
That sounds like warlock.
The rod of
Oh, there I can find it. I can see it.
Rod of
Oh,
consumption.
this one. Oh, I can find it right away.
Uh,
Rod of there it is. Page 125.
I made a disease joke.
It's
Rod
not
of
good.
Yeah, okay. Sounds.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what your packed boon is, but it should be useful.
Yeah.
You can basically turn your curse like into a nuke.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Spread all around me.
Sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right, are we good to go then?
I'm ready.
Sure, I think so.
Okay.
Had a pretty good cliffhanger last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy.
Yeah.
He just took the book from me.
Exactly. Let's start with a bit of a recap for people just tuning in. You met with, well, first off, after waking up in the tavern, you met with Dieth, an Eldrin mage, who sent you to his leader, his leader, the leader of his company, the Iron Circle, and you met with him. You met with Elaine, and he sent you off on this mission to this temple here.
I thought Elaine was a woman.
Huh?
Wasn't Elaine a woman? Or am I just being
No,
weird?
he was a man. Elaine.
Elaine's kind of a womany name,
Uh,
especially in England.
You're thinking of Elaine.
Elaine.
Styra is a woman.
Elaine with an A.
Oh, you talk about Alan. His name's Alan. No, sorry, carry on.
Really
Bogged down with
cliche.
details.
Nice.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Alan, please.
Oh.
So you met with Elaine and some of his underlings, and together with Dieth, you went to this temple to retrieve a weapon to hunt down a vampire. You managed to come here you slayed the master of this temple, an elderly Eldrin sorcerer by the name of Jizarn.
So many
And-
relatives everywhere.
And right now, you have just managed to reclaim this weapon, this ancient ritual that Jizarn has been studying.
Which was taken from me.
That's
by
the
Yes.
book. That's the
fucking
book,
black
right? The book.
Yes, that's the book.
The book.
The book
The book that
contains.
Styra critted the shit out of.
Yeah. Just figure out the ritual instantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we return, Dieth has just grabbed the book from Mysterious hands and now holds it. What do you do?
I say, what the fuck, dude? No,
What
but
do you-
he has some explaining to do now.
Dude, come on. What the fuck?
I admit that we haven't been entirely honest with you, but we weren't sure if we could trust you.
Okay,
Well, I'm not
so
surprised.
we trust you.
You have every right not to trust me, but
Yeah, so start explaining yourself.
yes, I suppose I should start from the beginning. Like exactly why we need this ritual. As you understood, it allows us to commune with the Feywild, this arcane other dimension in which green dragons dwell, and it is our intentions to resurrect the green dragon that has been buried here, to use it in our adventure against the vampire that has seized this country.
You want to send a dragon against a vampire?
The vampire is very heavily protected. It
But-
cannot be stormed with mere
Well, out
men.
of game, I wouldn't know. Would I know that green dragons are bad? I
Oh.
have nature and stuff. Would
Well,
I
you
know
can-
that green dragons?
You could roll for it.
I
Roll
guess so. So
a D,
my
a
nature
D20.
check?
Yeah, a D20 plus 7 should be. Yeah.
Yeah. 23, I know.
You know that green dragons have a sort of a history in this on this continent of being part of the ruling caste of an Eladrin empire many thousands of years ago. But they haven't really been like either good or evil. They have just been part of the justice caste.
So
So they're
basically, they
Unaligned.
They've been part of like the nobility of sorts.
Holy shit.
So they are not naturally evil.
No, they're not.
No, because I wanted to like point out to him that like why would you send an evil dragon against a vampire? But if they are not evil, that doesn't make sense. So I won't say that.
But how do you intend to control this dragon?
Yeah.
Won't he just turn on you and eat you up and then do whatever he wants?
Yeah, how do you know that he will do your bidding?
My master explained this ritual to me many years ago. But
You mean the
That's-
nutter we just killed?
yes,
Oh yeah, he was sane enough to make that
he,
distinction.
he wasn't always like this. But though I suppose this place may have done a few things to him. And I
Well,
suppose
what if this ritual will turn you into a lunatic as well, or your whole party? Don't you think that's risky?
No, I think his insanity came from longer studies, being exposed to this place over a longer time.
What exactly is about this place that's so bad?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I can tell that it's a very strong magical influence, definitely from the Feyre, and I suspect that the dragon is part of it,
Okay.
or the wardings that protect the dragon.
So what's the next step then from here? Do we go back to your little camp and we have a chat and get our money and go our way, or is there more stuff that we can do?
You can go now if you may, but we may have a bigger reward for you if you do one more task for us
Which is?
to help us complete the ritual.
And summon a dragon.
Yes, that is the intention.
Do you think it's entirely out of our grasp to deal with the vampire without the dragon?
Yes, it is much too heavily protected
By what? Magic?
by the city guard of Harkin.
The vampire is protected by this city?
Yes, the vampire's name is Balon Stockmer. He poses as Duke of this city and the lands that surround it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that was the guy. Okay, that was the ruler
Yeah.
of Parkin then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, Harkin and the surrounding cities. He has kept up this charade for far too long, and it is time that we overthrow him.
Well, I'm still not convinced that, like, summoning a dragon to kill a vampire is kind of overkill, doesn't matter how many guards surrounding him.
Yeah, and also you're risking sacrificing entire town for this
Yeah.
one vampire.
Yeah,
Collateral
and
damage.
That sounds pretty evil to me.
I am wondering how they got the information that
And
he.
how do you know that, like, how do we know, I guess I say to the party, that they won't, like, be in his place after they kill the vampire and be just as bad as the vampire? Like, what rule will they, like what will they do after they kill the vampire? Just leave the city with, like, half the guards dead and the vampire? I don't know.
We will try to instate peace, or you talking amongst
Sure.
yourself, or
No, I'm talking to, like, I guess, all of us,
Hmm.
including Diet. Like, what will you do after you deal with the vampire?
yes, of course there will be some time of crisis after the town has lost their leader, but we will try to remain here for some time and maintain peace, and then be on our way after an heir has been declared.
Could we talk alone for just a few moments? Could you, I say this again, peacefully, like, fuck off a bit? So we can...
I will study the ritual if you don't mind. I'll be
Yeah,
out by
go
the
ahead.
altar.
Go ahead.
I can't remember which one is him, but I think it's
It's
Well,
a black one.
At least he didn't run off. I thought he's gonna run off last time, honestly.
Well,
So you guys go like into the study, like this smaller room here.
I'm a little bit curious about how, since nobody we talked to in the city said anything about this, how do they know that the Duke?
Well,
who he-
apparently it was a charade, like, you know.
Yeah,
kind of-
but how do they know that? Have they encountered him, or?
I have no idea. Maybe he never comes out during the day or something.
I just think that we need to decide amongst our group what we want to do.
I
Like,
think we need
Yeah.
to. Personally, I mean, what I would do would be investigate the town more if it's really true. Because if we're just sending a dragon against a peaceful city, that's without inspecting it.
But
might-
he started the ritual at this
No,
moment.
he's just studying the book. I think he's not gonna summon now. I hope.
No,
No,
he's just like reading the book and analyzing the texts and
Okay.
comparing with some of his older notes.
Briggs, what do you think?
If this dragon comes out, then whoever gets in its way, regardless of innocent or not, and it's able to be controlled by Elaine and the crew, then there's going to be innocents killed,
For
and
sure.
I don't like that. But then again, if there is a vampire in this town, and it's controlling the town to do evil purposes,
I just don't see why
then-
couldn't we just explode this charade and then the whole town will be against the vampire. We won't need a dragon.
But what's not to say that a lot of the town's not thralls anyway, in the sense that they are being controlled by the vampire. Surely, if someone say were to bring up the fact that the Duke or whatever his name is a vampire, to say a guard, for instance, a guard is likely to be in the service of of that Duke. And he's not
Yeah.
likely for us to go around saying that their Duke's a vampire.
Yeah,
it's
I-
true
I
or
don't
not.
think we can do that.
Honestly, I think we know too little to like.
Exactly,
make
we do.
assumptions.
No,
I
no.
really, yeah.
But the problem is if we go into this town, city, whatever it is, and poke
We
around
can't
a
just
bit,
be.
we could
yeah,
either
we
get in
can't
really
just be
serious
spreading
trouble for spreading rumors,
all
or we
that-
get into trouble,
yeah.
real trouble with a vampire. I think
Yeah, but I don't really trust this Iron Circle.
I don't
thing.
either. But I mean, I don't know where we should go with this.
I don't know.
Yeah, but let's just see. Let's go back and talk to the leader. See how
Yes.
much we would get for the next, for helping with the summoning thing. If the dragon comes and starts killing people, I suppose we'll have to try and kill it. But I don't think we're strong enough yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should. I think we should at least go and talk to his leader. This
Yeah, we need. To
I
do
don't even
something
want to
for
talk
sure.
to this Black Robe guy. I don't.
Yeah.
trust him.
Yeah. From this point, we don't really have much choice. I mean, we have
No.
to take action. Let's go back to the camp, I guess. Right?
Like they're gonna summon the dragon with or without us.
Unless we claim the book now. Maybe
Yeah,
we
but
should.
then we have to claim it right now, since there are like, I don't know, 20, 30 armed men at the camp.
Yeah, I don't want to kill this Black Robe right now.
No,
Or
not
I-
kill, but like
no,
just tell him that one of us wants to hold to the book for now, since we rightfully acquired it. I mean, he wouldn't have it without our help. So, can we like deliver it to Elaine personally, or does this Black Wizard need to do this? I don't know.
Yeah,
Or
I
you
mean,
think it's gonna
do
cause
we
too
want
much
to
problems?
do we want to provoke these people though, in any way? I mean, I understand that we don't really know what we're going to walk into on the way back, considering we've completed the task. But if
Yeah,
we
let's
basically
just-
provoke this guy and say we're going to take hold of it, he may
Okay.
just.
Okay, let's go with it. I think for now, let's just go
Yeah, let's
head
just
back
go
to the
to
camp
Elaine.
and let the wizard have the book. I guess I'll slit his throat if he's gonna do something I don't like. But
All I suggest is that we be incredibly ready for
Yeah.
anything that happens
Yeah.
in this camp.
yeah, all right.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
We tell the Black Robe to get in again, and we say that just take us to your master.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, he comes over to you. So, what have you decided?
We want to speak to your master.
Right, can you find your way back to the camp?
Oh no, you're coming with us or
Yes,
taking the
you-
book.
You definitely are coming with
That's
us.
the way that's gonna happen.
Right, but the book stays with me.
Well, then you go with us, or we take the book.
Yeah.
All right, I suppose that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to head back to the camp?
After you.
Talk to Elaine. Okay, you leave. Right, and now it's actually very late. You came here at like midnight-ish.
Yeah.
So right now it's actually, I would say like two or three at night. You guys supposed to keep trekking through the woods. It's gonna take you about half a day to get to the camp.
Maybe we should just sleep out here and then go back, and we should post guards so he
Yeah.
doesn't run away.
I'll take
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
guard.
exactly. And
You
he
still-
doesn't stand guard alone.
Do you sleep in the temple or outside?
Aren't there a lot of
Outside.
bodies and shit in the temple?
You could clean it out if you want to.
No, I don't want to clean it out. I don't want to sleep. I'm sleeping
Yeah.
outside.
Gotta leave the bodies in there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
Yes.
A question. We need, like, the spellcasters need. Is it 8 hours of sleep?
No, you only need 6. No, 4 actually, right? Because you're a fag.
Yeah, you need 6 hours of sleep for like, a full rest.
6 hours.
But
Yeah.
he's an Eladrin, so he only has to sleep for 4, I think, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's 6 hours, and then I can. Can't I just do a? Isn't it
No,
an meditation thing?
yeah, but lets you only sleep for 4 hours to still gain the full benefits.
Yeah.
Just like still as rested.
Yeah, the reason I'm pointing this out is because I want someone to keep watch on this guy, and if you need less sleep than us, then I
I'll
guess
I mean, I can
smart.
do the first watch, and then after 4 hours, then
Yeah, I get up and
take
Yeah.
over.
watch the wizard. And if
Okay.
I mean, we're saying to the group that if he attempts to just sneak off, or I don't care if he's going to the bathroom or taking a piss or whatever, I'm shooting first and asking questions later. If he would try and do something during the night,
All right, just
Okay.
wake us up in some way.
you'll probably hear me.
Well, I
Cat.
guess we're gonna hear it. Yeah, when you're gonna miss, we're gonna hear it. Shots fired.
Burns down a tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go to sleep.
Yep.
Like outside the temple, you make a camp.
Yep.
Set up a few tents and such. Roll out a few bedrolls. Briggs takes first watch. I take it.
Yep.
For the first 4 hours.
Yep.
How long do you sleep? How long do you sleep, by the way?
4 and 4, so we'll do 8 altogether.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Briggs for the first 4 hours. Let's see. Okay, nothing happens.
And then he wakes me up, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I take the watch.
So only 2 watches, or do we take?
We're only doing 8 hours, so
Yeah, we only need 2 watches.
But will you, Briggshill? Is it enough with 4 hours for you?
I have no idea what I'm doing. So
No, you would actually require 6 hours of sleep to get a full night's rest.
and what would that get? What would that get me back? That's the question.
I think that gets
Because I've still got what 8
all-
surges left.
gets all of your health and all of your surges. Like everything goes back to full.
And your daily
Wasn't I
spell?
already on full health anyway? And I had what 8 surges left.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your daily spell?
My daily powers.
Well, let's just sleep for 2 more hours. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, I'll
just,
sleep
just
for
refill your stuff.
I'll sleep for 6. So technically, we slept for 10 altogether.
Okay. Okay, so is there you take second watch?
Yep.
Okay, nothing happens. Morning comes, and everyone wakes up at around, I would say, noonish. Like at 10, 11.
Damn, it slept a lot.
Right, you all get ready?
Yeah.
Sit up. Dive hasn't moved a muscle during the entire night.
Nice.
Just slept soundly. and you take off.
Back to the camp.
By the time you get to the camp, it's late again. It's close to midnight. It's about 10 or 11ish p.m.
Can I memorize this route just in case that we took from the temple to the
You could
camp? Since I have survival or whatever, nature.
You can roll for it. Roll a nature check. 1d20 plus 7.
Yes.
Another 16. Yeah, you memorized it pretty good.
Good. I will make trips to the...
You'll come here often.
Well, who knows? It might come in handy. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you show up at camp, 4 of you with Dieth in tow. You make your way through. The men recognize you and they see Dieth, so they just let you through. They look a bit excited to see him back.
Yeah.
Him, not you.
Yeah, I was like impersonating the guards or whatever.
And you go to Elaine's tent, with the big tent in the middle. He's alone when you come in. The other two that were there, the half orc and the halfling, they're both gone.
Was one of those a woman?
Yeah,
Didn't I?
Halfling, right?
That's
Halfling.
why I remember there being a woman there, because I'm sure
the
I
halfling was a woman.
sweet talked the halfling a little bit, didn't I? Okay, yeah,
But he's
Right.
getting some tonight.
yeah, word.
Okay, Elaine's there. He looks at you, says, "Did you find it?"
Yes.
Yes. And we'd like to talk to you without the black robe.
He's one of my most trusted men.
I don't care. Get him out.
No,
Like,
sorry.
out.
Why? Why do you want
He's-
him in here?
Why wouldn't I? He's one of my most trusted men. He's been with me for many years.
Well, we want to control something. Well, like we want to make sure that something that he said is correct.
But he would never lie to me.
No, but he might lie to
No.
us.
Not in my presence.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Roll a diplomacy check. See if
Who?
you can convince him. Anyone?
I can remember.
Is-
Who has
is-
diplomacy?
It's the
I got
you've been pushing it, so I would say you.
Roll d20 plus 6.
23.
Fuck off, black robe.
Elaine sighs and says, "Dieth, could you wait outside?"
Ah, wait. Before you go, Diath, leave the book in here.
You.
No, the book stays with him. Yeah, with me.
Before you go, fuck off a bit.
I'm not going to
Well,
go anywhere.
Then
So he nods and steps outside.
I don't like that he took off with the book, though.
Okay, I'll go outside and wait with him and guard him that he doesn't, I don't know, run, read it or whatever.
Nice chap.
That's what I do.
Alright, so I just turn to Elaine and say, can you explain what you want the book for?
Well, if Dieth explained it to me correctly, then the book can be used to resurrect a dragon that has been resting within the temple. If he explained it to me correctly.
So you're just going off Diath's explanation.
Like I said, I trust him.
Is this guy, do I know if he's a wizard or if he's just a...
Elaine?
Yeah.
Well, you can do
But Armor doesn't.
with your arcane. No, you can tell he's not magical. He doesn't have any magical powers.
Okay, so he basically doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
That's not necessarily true.
Just trust his wizard friend.
I trust his mates. So how are you going to control this wizard after you summon him?
That you'll have to ask Dieth. He's the one who has knowledge about the ritual.
You're very trusting, aren't you? You're talking
Um,
about summoning a dragon, and you think you're just going to put a leash on it.
tied to a tree.
Yeah, that's great. To me, I find it very weird that you're not questioning him more when it comes to this matter.
He has no reason to lie to me. I basically saved his life.
Oh, I can think of a few reasons he wants to lie to you, but fine, you won't be persuaded anyway.
Okay, then let's talk about this vampire. Why
Yes.
is this vampire so
Take the barrel
difficult to get rid of? Basically, why is it going to take a dragon to get rid of him?
Well, for one, you've been to Harkin, haven't you?
Yes.
Did you happen to see Harkin Castle while you were there?
No.
No. Did any of you?
I'm outside, so I'm assuming I don't.
No, I didn't see it.
No, I don't think.
Lorna, you've been in town for a few days. You've
Yeah, I
probably
saw
seen
it from a site, but I saw it from the distance, but I wasn't around.
Yes, it is rather heavily armed. It has at least, I think, at least 60 guards just in the castle itself. And of course, we have a town guard on top of that. Then the city itself is rather well defended,
Okay.
and with the manpower that we have, taking the castle by force with simply our men is not an option.
Okay. So I mean that's a good point you make, that the fact that it's defended and such. But what evidence is there that this vampire is actually a vampire? How do you know he's a vampire?
I have my informants. I can't share everything with
So
random strangers that I meet.
I mean, we've just done a quite a big job for you technically by getting you the tool that you are going to use to destroy this vampire. I think a little information would be nice, especially if we may actually be able to help you in any other way. We need the information so we can make our minds up. If things aren't as good as they seem, then we don't want any part of it. We need to be sure that what we're doing is for the good of the people and for the good of the realm, as it is.
I would just like I would like to ask him if he could give any examples on horrific things he has done to the people, or whatever he's wanted for, why they want him dead.
He's been controlling this duchy for a good of 30 years at least. He's been manipulating them and scheming to turn them against basically prisoners against their will. They may not realize it, but they are under a severe threat.
But that's not the proof that I've just. That's not.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
I was talking to your warlock friend.
Shots fired.
Snap.
Shut up, Brixie.
Slap. Slap. No.
So basically, he hasn't done anything evil. He's just been imprisoning.
Every single act of his is evil.